get that seventh up? Did it matter tonight? I know that 7 innings isn't really a norm for you in a spring training type environment.
Yeah, I mean, I think whether it was 6 innings or 7 innings, I wanted to get the work in, and I did. I wasn't intent on going that seventh one. Like I said, I think I got 6 good innings in. I had one long one in there where I was able to, work my way through that, manage a long inning, and then, kind of bounce back from it. So, there's going to be a situation in the season where that comes about, and so it won't be my first time doing that. So that was a good thing too.
And I assume that the plan is, I think Woody kind of alluded to this, that most guys will pull back down in their final start. Do you feel like you're ready for the regular season?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think that to get the workload in that I've gotten the last 3 times out was a good progression. I feel like I'm at a point where I'm executing pitches pretty consistently. So yeah, the next one I'll still want to get a good amount of work in, but maybe leave just a little bit left in the tank so you feel fresh going into when they really matter.
Thank you.
Other questions, please? Raise your hand, TR.
Hey, Corey, I was just thinking about this today. You got a pitch since May 1st last year. I'm just wondering, how much more frustrating has it been for you to have your long-anticipated return delayed like this?
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's been, an eternity since I've pitched in a meaningful game. I had some rehab starts last year, spring training games, obviously these last 3, but, it's still not quite the same, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting out there when, they actually matter.
Other questions for Corey? Please raise your hand. Go to Chris.
Hey, Corey. Actually, last time out, not tonight, you obviously threw to Mathis tonight, but last time around you threw to Jose Trevino. Can you, with him being a young pitcher, can you go through, just working with him, especially, your comfort level with him and everything, especially if Chirinos is going to miss any kind of time?
Yeah, I feel confident with all 3 of the guys back there. I've had a chance to throw to all of them, whether it be in spring training or now, both in games and, sides in the bullpen, things like that. I feel like my comfort level is good with all of them. I hope they would say the same thing with me. But I think that, part of it is being comfortable throwing to them, but also part of it is, being comfortable, working your way through a game plan together. And I think that only comes with experience. I think that's why it's valuable to have a chance to throw to all the catchers. But yeah, I mean, I think that I've been impressed with everybody, and Luis is an exception from that.
Other questions, please, Stephen.
Corey, are you getting a feel for how this ballpark's going to play the couple of outings you've had here?
I mean, I'm not the one hitting it, so it's hard to say, but I feel like it plays, I guess, maybe a little bit more fair than the old one did. But then again, it's hard to say from just this small sample size. I think that obviously there's some big gaps out there, so I think there's a chance that maybe some of those, home runs in the old ballpark might turn into, doubles, triples, things like that here. But I think that there's a lot of room out there in the outfield.
Small sample size, but how beneficial is it for you guys to get this opportunity that you wouldn't have had, obviously, with just 1 or 2 exhibition games beforehand, but to have this opportunity to actually get some game action in there?
Yeah, I think so. I think, you get your bearings about you a little bit, whether it be, for a pitcher, just the way things look from the mound. Hitters, obviously, they want to get comfortable seeing the ball coming out of a pitcher's hand with the backdrop and things like that. So I think the more reps that we can both get, it just raises that comfort level a little bit more.
Other questions, please? Anybody else? Evan.
Hey, Corey, just on that note on Trevino, and I know you haven't had a full season or anything to work with him, but what stands out about him as a young catcher?
I think he's got a hunger to learn. I think that he's not one of those guys who thinks he's got it all figured out just because he gets praised for his defense, things like that. I think he's still still wants to get better at it, and I think that's probably not always the norm. I think that, you know, when guys hear how good they are at something, a lot of times they can get complacent with it, but I haven't seen that at all with him. You know, I think that, you know, every time I've worked with him, he's asking me questions about things, whether it be something that he's doing different, if I liked it or not, or if it's something he can do better, things like that. And I think that back and forth is valuable for pitchers and catchers.